what unbelievable homes we have this close to Christmas. And those of you who are looking to sell, give us a call. We may be able to sell it prior to Christmas off the database, but also next year we need to get ready for next year for the launch because January is red hot. It's a great time. Now in the studio we have Tom Panis, and if you're talking anything real estate anywhere in Australia in the industry, Tom Panis is Mr. Big. He's the Real Estate Advertising Director for News Limited. Welcome back, Tom.
Thank you, Anthony.
Now, Tom, we were starting to get into the nitty-gritty of press, online, publications, signboards and so on. But before I sort of pursue that just a little bit further, there is a question that's come through. It's from Tara Simpson. Over the next 5 years, what changes do you see occurring in the space of advertising real estate?
I think video, I think mobile phones, and I can't say specifically, but I do know that the growth of mobile phones, I think there's a forecast of having 15 billion smartphones operating by 2015.
Well, Tom, these little guys here just come out. That fits in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
And all of our technology that runs on the open inspections runs on these.
Yeah.
And like, this is just amazing, the screen quality and so on.
It is.
These things are changing the rules, aren't they?
They certainly are. That's the mini iPad there, and looking at real estate on those things is fantastic. I think it's a much better experience than looking at them on the iPhone, for instance. Houses do look great there, even better than what they do on a desktop, you know?
Yeah, they do, the high res. So, Tom, 5 years, the question is, what changes do you see? Will paper still exist? I mean, I have my views. What do you think?
They'll still exist. They'll still exist. I mean, I got asked that question 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
They will still exist. I think what you'll see, but is that publications will have property sizes much larger. You'll see less and less of the smaller advertisements. You'll see half-page and full-page ads. You'll see glossier publications. You'll see products that are very community-based. Will have, I can't give you the number of years, but there is just no sign that those products are going. We're still, our community products and our property pages that have got big ads that showcase homes, particularly homes in the medium to upper price ranges, they're still going strong. Obviously, Anthony, one of the areas that I think is a concern is where you've got a very young demographic who have been totally disconnected with print media from, say, high school, who have learnt to do that on an iPad than that flicking papers.
Yeah.
That is brain tattooed in their head. The challenges with publishers and that audience is significant, and yeah.
Tom, I don't get it. Why is it such a big deal? What I do not get is why the papers don't treat online exactly as a paper and just replicate the paper online and consider it one audience. That I don't get.
Yeah, I think that whole issue is a space that over the last 12 months, publishers, News, Fairfax are working through. Some of our products around the country work fantastically digitally, others we need to improve. Then you've got the issue of smartphones and devices that can't work the same way, so it's producing content that can meet all forms of medium. But I think that 2013...
We'll see that all sort itself
yeah,
out.
2013's the year.
Well, these devices like the iPad mini literally have just come out, and Samsung and all of the products. So the products, the reading devices, the display devices, I think are going to drive your business.
Yeah.
So that it's the reverse.
Correct. I agree. And the other side, as I said to you last night when we were chatting, I'm 45 years of age and I've been brought up with papers, and I've got an iPad, and I still buy a paper at the airport. I'm travelling all the time. I still buy a paper. Maybe one of the reasons is that I've got to turn the
I was about to say, I know why you buy paper.
Yeah. So you can keep reading it the whole time.
While you're taking off.
Yeah. I think that's it. I know that my wife prefers me not reading a paper at home because she says that I get marks on my fingers and I put it all over the things. So It's very interesting. I can tell you that News Limited now, we're becoming an organisation, and we've got a new CEO, Kim Williams, in the last year, that's basically saying that it's all coming together. And we started working together in certain markets with realestate.com, our own digital assets. We have our salespeople now that don't just sell print, they sell online as well. Yeah.
Now, very quickly, because we're nearly out of time, I just want you see real estate all over the country. You're talking to real estate agents every single day. What is happening with the market? What's your prediction for 2013?
Okay.
The Tom Panis prediction.
It's got better. It's got better. Without doubt, the last 3 months, the marketplace has got better right around Australia. Darwin's is super strong. Sydney, in my own auction business, I'm at 170 sold from 179 submitted in the last 4 months. It's extraordinary. They are all selling. I'm lucky I work in a great area, Newtown predominantly, and around there. I'm predicting that 2013 is going to be not a boom year, but 2013 is going to be the year that real estate agents are going to say, wow, things are getting back on track, and I think there'll be price growth, and I think that the number of volumes are going to significantly increase. So I think 2013 is going to probably be our best year for a number of years.
And Tom, I completely concur with that. The anecdotal evidence out there is people are starting to be tired of not doing anything. The rates have come down this month again. Affordability is record high. Unemployment is still under control. Supply in South Australia is virtually zero. It has to maintain at least an even keel, and maybe even slightly, put its nose up. But so I think, sounds like we're all on the same page.
Absolutely.
Tom, fantastic having you with us. Great have you looking so well, and have a great Christmas.
You too, Anthony. Thank you so much.
Now let's go and have a look at some sensational and hot property. Well, that's the end of the show, and we got one to go for the end of the year. Another year done. And don't forget, today is the 12th of the 12th of the 12th. Just want to say that again because we'll never be able to do that again in our lifetime. Next week is the last show. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll see you next Wednesday, live and interactive at 1 p.m. now for some more hot properties.